soldiers of the famed Japanese-American 100th Infantry Battalion will be honored this weekend at the National Memorial Cemetary of the Pacific. KITV4's Annalisa Burgos talked to some family members about the Purple Heart Battalion's role and sacrifice in World War II.
This is one here.
Warren Yamamoto's father, Richard, was among the 3,000 or so servicemen in the 100th Infantry Battalion who fought during World War II. The unit was made up mostly of Japanese Americans from Hawaii and were the first to see combat. After the attack on Pearl Harbor, they were critical in reversing a ban on the enlistment of Americans with Japanese ancestry.
We just come to remember for all the role that they played as essentially it was part of this desegregation. It doesn't seem that way, but they were fighting against the discrimination that was brought upon them.
Every year, around September 29th, dozens of volunteers and family members of the battalion's Charlie Company remember their heroes by decorating 1,000 graves with flowers at the National Memorial Cemetery of the Pacific. On that date, 76 years ago, Sergeant Sigio Joe Takata became the unit's first combat death, enduring gunfire to identify the location of an enemy machine gun. Yamamoto estimates that fewer than 100 members of the original unit are still alive. Among the volunteers, local Boy Scouts who adorn graves with flags.
So that people remember, people forget very easily. So it's just something that we do for the future generations so that they will remember also.
Many veterans from the battalion went on to become prominent leaders, role models for today's youth, these families say.
I already see them having more of a voice, which I think is great, that activism. But I think if they can look at history, they'll learn a lot so that their actions can be more effective.
The public is invited to a memorial service at the Punchbowl at 9:30 a.m. on Sunday to honor the Purple Heart Battalion and Nisei Soldiers of World War II. Annalisa Burgos, KITV4 Island News.